cuties, and welcome to Talk Times with Smoozy. Talk Times with Smoozy is a new series which is kind of like a podcast, but just me. Basically, I go through things like theories or maybe little rants that I want to go through that have been in my mind for a little while. Speaking of, let's go through our first theory. Royale High Campus 1 Rotting Code. If you are an OG Roblox player, you probably know what Campus 1 is. It's in Royale High. And if you are a very, very OG player, you know what Enchantrix High is.
Brief disclaimer from editing, Smoozy. I talk about Enchantrix High way too much.
This is like a somewhat creepy story. I mean, it kind of creeps me out when I think about it, but like it's very true and it's happening. And it's really sad too. If you didn't know, codes that are made in the game, if they are not tampered with for a little while, they can rot. By that I mean the codes get a little bit, like, let's give an example of when you don't mess with something for a little while and it starts breaking, even though you didn't use it. For example, a vinyl. Since the devs did not work on Royale High that much, the codes started decoding, and now some of the stuff in Royale High Campus 1 doesn't work. For example, the towels don't work. The doors to the male's room and the woman's room, they get switched up.
Hey, editing Smoozy, I'm going to make another brief disclaimer. I realized when editing this, those two things that I just talked about were in Campus 2, and I didn't realize while making the video because I was really tired. So, yeah, that's in Campus 2, so, yeah, sorry about that.
The food in the cafeteria area is permanently deleted until we fix it again, which they probably won't. When Campus 1 came out, it was extremely popular. Everyone started going to it because it was much more better and more rendered than Enchantrix High. And it had lots more roleplay activities. It had a prom. You could get more EXP from doing classes. It had lunch, like better lunch, and it was just so much better. It was an upgrade. But now, when you go on Campus 1, there are barely any people playing. And it's kind of really sad and kind of scary, too. And it's sad to see everything just rot away because it seems like everything is just stuck in place and it's just going to rot away. Just like all of the other things like Fantasia Hotel, Davinia Park, Enchantrix High, everything like that. All deserted and all removed. And sooner or later, Campus 2 is also going to be affected too.
Editing Smoozy is back. Like I said, unfortunately, Campus 2 is already being affected, and we can't really do anything about it, unfortunately.
Which is really, really sad. I have recently heard about the rotting code about maybe a week ago, and it's been on my mind since then, and now I thought of making this series so I can now speak up my mind. I hope you guys really enjoy this series as much as I will, because I will be making more videos like this, and I will be ranting a lot. So, I'll see you guys next time. Bye, sleepyheads.